All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. And this one is a huge like card show recap video. I I went to a card show in Columbus, Ohio this weekend. It was at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. Was able to pick up quite a bit of stuff. I definitely had a good day of pickups. I was also able to pick up a lot of like wax, like boxes of cards and stuff that are not going to be in this video. So for instance, I picked up 5 boxes of Prism Retail Basketball, 4 cello boxes of Prism Retail Basketball. I picked up about $200 worth of 1990s era junk wax. I sell a bunch of that stuff super cheap in my shop, so I picked up a huge deal that had a bunch of that stuff in it. I picked up a really cool Ezekiel Elliott 11x14 signed picture from the National Championship game in 2015. I picked up just a whole bunch of stuff. So this is going to be just the cards. There's a couple things up here in this part of the box I will show you that I picked up in shop. So a couple cool stories. I'll show you these. Some of these, like a lot of these were trade. These couple cards up here. But all of this stuff is just straight buys. So I'll just basically share with you guys. That's why they're all sorted. You'll notice these white dividers. I have them sorted by deals per se. So like when I picked up a deal, it got separated in here. So I will go through this with you guys, show you what I was picking up. The one thing I will say is some of these deals I don't look up a lot of these. Like this deal back here has a bunch of like cards I found in a box that were $5, and if I bought so many, they ended up being $3. So when I'm trying to get to a certain number to hit some, there's some things I'm going to take chances on. So some of these things might not be like, hey man, those sell for about $2, you paid $3. Like, again, I'm not trying to, make $70 on every $3 card I purchase. I'm just purchasing things that are either, grading, I think could have potential long-term. Not everything's a winner. So this isn't like hey, every single card I purchase is a winner type deal. This is, hey, I might have overpaid on some stuff, but I'm happy with the total money I spent for what I was able to get this weekend. So I'm going to move this box out of the way, and then I'm going to go through these deals with you guys one by one and just basically show you what I picked up. So let's start with a really cool deal, because I think this is one worth showing. I think this is a super, super, super cool deal. So I think this will kind of start us off on the right foot so you guys can see really how cool some of my pickups were this weekend. I'm going to pull up my sleeves here. All right, so this was out at the show, and the guy had both of these. So I'll be honest, I really wanted this. I didn't comp any of these. But he had $250 on this, $225 on this. The lowest he would take us $2. I said, well, if I paid $2 on this, we do 20 a piece on these. So I think I paid $240 for all 3 of these cards, right? Well, this came off. This is at a 50 from like Unparalleled or Phoenix or something. Phoenix. This is Elements at a 75. And then there's this. Check this patch out. Watch this. Yeah, that was too cool not to buy. Again, I'm a Patriots fan. I'll be honest, I don't think Brady's gonna come back. I think he will still play. I just think it will be elsewhere. May not be right on that. I'm wrong on a lot of things, but either way, the patch is super, super, super cool. That's a whole Patriots head right there. So I'm pretty sure it's a glove patch, but it's at a 5. If Brady doesn't come back and Stidham goes into the season as the starter, like this card will be huge at the National. So just figured it was kind of a cool card to pick up. So again, at a 5, but Jared Stidham. So I paid, again, $240 for those. I have no idea if that's a really good deal or a really bad deal, but I just didn't care because the cards were so cool. All right, let's move on to another deal. So I bought 4 boxes of Prism Cello Basketball. Guy had them. I got a pretty good deal on them. I'll be honest, it was a really good deal. And I was going to buy all 4 of them, and he gave me a number per on those. And I was like, okay, well, if I pay you that price on those, what would you sell me these for? And he said 5 a piece. And I said, if I buy all 4, how about $10 a piece with the other one, or $10 total with the boxes? I mean, it's $500 plus, so it was an expensive purchase. It wasn't like I was spending like $8. So he said fine. So I ended up getting these tossed in at $2.50 a piece. I will review these for grading. But this is just, I know that these are going to be pretty popular come season time. So I figured I'd pick up 4 of these. So what is it, Series 1 Tatis? Series 2. Again, you guys know me and my baseball. But I like Tatis, so I picked up 4 of those. Again, it ended up being $2.50 a piece because I bought some other stuff. Ended up getting these. This is a sticker price. I honestly thought these were priced pretty well. Nick Chubb at a 25 and Nick Chubb at 18. I ended up getting these for like $30 bucks. But I bought 5 boxes of Prism Retail, and I bought a Zeke photo with these, so I was spending, again, a lot more money. It was, over $700. So he gave me a pretty good deal on these. These will sell in store. I would imagine these will sell for about 25 bucks a piece, or 30 and 25 in shop. Nick Chubb stuff, I'll be honest, I really can't keep it. He sells very, very well for me. So just a couple Nick Chubb autos. That's honestly one of the reasons I got them. And then I ended up buying a couple deals off this seller. So there's a deal over here I'll show you, which is, actually, I'll go through this deal first. This is the deal I'll start with. Alright, so this is all from the one seller. So I'll take these and move those there, because these are going to be different. So all of these right here, this stuff right here, was in a $5 bin. And I asked the seller, how many would I have to buy to get a price break? And was told 100 to get $3, or 50 or more would be $3.50. And I already had like 15 pulled out, so I was like, okay, I'll just keep looking. So I picked out like every Morant Pro Prism, like every Zion Pro Prism. There's no base, there's just inserts, and some other stuff I think I can sell for more money or is worth holding. So I'll show you what I got here. I think there's 88 total cards that were $3 a piece. So I think that the math ended up being like $250 was what the total was. I think he gave me a slight price break. I'm not 100% sure. So $250 or $260. I don't remember, but it ended up being less than $3 a piece, just slightly. So Hunter Renfroe playbook auto, Chris Beanie Wells at a 25. This is a Buckeye. This will sell in my shop for $6 to $8. So Russell Wilson 1 of 25 Galactic from Black Friday. I figure that's a $9.99 sale. Tyler Hero base Prism. I don't mind holding these. Giannis, that looks centered pretty well, so this might be a PSA card, but either way, it's a $5 card in store for sure. Morant Prism Pink. I saw a lot of the pink versions of those cards of Morant and Zion, so Rui, I don't mind paying that. Same thing with Morant. We'll keep those. Man, I think these are cheap at $3. I'll buy those all day. I mean, I don't want 100 of them, so please don't mess with me. Hey, I got 50 RJ Barrett DMs. I already have a ton of them now, but for $3. Langford Green Ice. I have a friend who collects Indiana Hoosiers, so this will probably end up with them. Hero, that's actually centered pretty well. That might be a PSA. Zion Instant Impact. Again, if he comes back and does anything, these cards are going to jump, to $6 to $10. So I figure I'll buy him at that. Morant, another pink one. Be good for the store. Morant Pro. I mean, probably look leader for Rookie of the Year, so I'll buy him at that. Rui Silver. I do like Rui. PJ Washington. Was kind of hoping he would advance. I'll be honest, I was pulling for the Seahawks because I know his stuff would take a bump. I did pick up some Metcalf at the show, but either way, at $3, I think I can at least get 5 out of those. Jared Allen at a 6. This is kind of like, I talk about this a lot, but unique stuff of guys that don't have a ton of cards can sometimes do very, very well. Because if you have 1 or 2 people, or 2 or 3 people that collect him, looking for something rare, and something gets for sale, they can oftentimes compete. So this will probably be something I auction. It probably won't do more than like $4.99, but it's just one of those cards I just thought had a potential to be something sneaky because Jared Allen doesn't have a ton, and it's at a 6. So for $3, you can't buy a lot for $3, so I was willing to take a chance on it. Hero Base Prism, again, looks centered. Another Zion. Thibault Pink Ice, and RJ Prism Base. So I feel like those are pretty solid deals at $3 a piece. Again, another Hero. Tim Brown, 8 of 10. 8 and then 1, 81 jersey number, eBay 101. I'm kidding. But Tim Brown out of 10, I figured that'll sell for a couple bucks. Haskins Prism, just throw that back. Another Metcalf jersey, again, $3, I'll take it. Zion Instant Impact, RJ Barrett Prism, centered pretty well. Another Zion Emergent. And then Kyler out of 149. I figured these could be, $10 at the National, so I'll probably stash that until the show. This is pretty cool. I sell cool patches in my shop, and this one's super cool. It's got a helmet and a glove piece. It's a 6 of 55 Braxton Miller. I'm not keeping as much Braxton Miller stuff anymore unless it's like rare Ohio State, so this will probably end up there. Super thick. It's like a 360 point, but this will end up in my store. Soto out of 50. I don't know what these sell for, but it's a class 2, and it's out of 50. I figured that was cool. Another one I kind of took a chance on. I don't know a ton about what Diggs sells for. I just don't think he has a ton of cards. Again, I'm not a Lions guy, and I don't follow many defensive backs, so I'm not 100% sure. But again, for $3, sometimes you just got to take a chance. You can't look up every $3 card when you're at the show. So I was like, for $3, let's take a chance and see what happens. I'll be honest, I thought this was a pretty good deal. Easton Stick, 13 of 25. I would imagine if I put this up at bids, it would do, somewhere between $13.50 and $18, somewhere in that range at bids. Not quite 20, but over 10. So figured for $3, it was definitely one of the better buys. Again, not an amazing card. This isn't going to sell for 100, but a lot of cracked ice stuff does well, especially college version. I would imagine this is $20. I bet if I put this up for $19.99, it would sell. Again, I'm not looking for, a $100 card I'm going to sell for $10,000. I'm looking for, can I turn 3 into $20 on 10 different cards out of 90? Because if I can, made $170, which covers, almost the whole entire deal, then a lot of stuff becomes free. Then you grade a couple pieces. You make money flipping on, when you grade some stuff and they get 10s, you make money that way. So just the thought process I have is that I think this is one of the better cards in the deal for $3. Not everything's going to sell for $15 or $20, but that was one I was confident in. Kyler out of 50, 31 of 50 from Black Friday. Again, probably want to throw back until the National, but probably a good $10 card. Daniel Jones Optic, sure, $3. Stidham Red Yellow Optic color. Don't think it's going to grade, but a good buy for $3. Kyler out of 199, again, probably a $10 National card. TJ Watt out of 25. He sells well enough, so I figured this was a good buy for $3. Probably a $5 card, but still. Cody Martin Prism Silver. Don't know much about him, but I'll buy it for that price. It's just a rookie silver. If he does anything, it's a $15, $20 card. Morant Donruss, Zion Emergent, Morant Instant Impact, and Morant Emergent. Again, those aren't amazing deals, but I feel like they'll definitely sell in shop. Jackson Hayes Orange Ice, the hangers, another Tyler Hero Prism, Thibault Green, Darius Garland Pink Ice, Jackson Hayes Pink Ice, Tyler Hero Prism, another RJ Barrett Prism. Culver started playing well. There's a red, white, and blue. There's a Pink Ice, and then a Rui pretty nicely centered Prism base. So just lots of Prism color of some bigger names. Moving on, Instant Impact Jaw, another Rui base, Kyle Guy Silver. Again, don't know if this is amazing, but it's one of those things you stick in a box, and if he ever does anything, like look at Devontae Graham, right? Not saying this guy's going to be Devontae Graham, just saying it's worth sometimes to stash stuff like that and see what happens. Morant rated rookie, RJ Barrett, Morant Emergent. I feel like this was pretty good. Brady stuff does pretty well. $2.99, so thought that was pretty solid. Danny Dimes, this is actually one of the better cards I found because I think these do about $15. Tyler Hero base prism, another base prism. Jordan Bones silver, another Kyle Guy silver, and a Hero rookie. And then Jordan Bones silver, another Giannis, Zion, another Jordan Bone, Zion instant impact, Tyler Hero, Morant pink, Zion emergent, another Hero, Zion. There's a Darius Garland orange ice, centered a little off, but close. Chris Sale, I think these are called like diffractors, something like that. These are case hits. That's out of 25. Donruss, and another Ja Morant. So I got those, and then it was these as well. I think the total deal, I want to say it was $345. I didn't check my numbers on these lots before I started recording, but I remember he had 15 on this. It's out of 99, so I think I ended up getting that for 10. He had 20 on this, and he had 40 a piece on these, and these are centered pretty well. So I think it was like 265, 305, 345. Yeah, I think it was 345. I think that's the number in my head. That's right. But again, if these 9.510 or 9.5, I'll be in a much better position long term because I think these are both clean. So again, Zion Contenders jersey and a Devin Bush auto. This will sell in my store pretty well. I sell a lot of Devin Bush stuff. I have like 3 or 4 customers that buy him regularly. So there was that. So again, that's just a little bit of low end, but some stuff I was comfortable with. All right, then so let's go into this deal before I move on because this is the same customer. So I ended up going back later on Saturday and going through this stuff, and these were in a $2 box. I think there's 28 here, which is like 56, and I think I got them all for 45. So I think it was like $1.50 a piece, or 42. It was $42, yeah. $42. So it was $1.50 a piece. So Culver base, Justin James silver, Jalen Hand silver, Ja emergent. You'll notice there's some stuff. This guy has a ton of stuff. So some stuff will be in $1, some stuff will be in $2, some stuff will be in $5. It's not always consistent, but Morant emergent. This is the variation. I know this is the variation because I bought the Langford orange ice where he's shooting. So I knew this was the variation. This might not be an amazing deal, but for $1.50, I was going to buy it. NAW, Prism green, Noel silver, Culver base, Kyle Guy silver, different Luka. Maybe I'll have the same luck. Culver, I mean, for $1.50, I thought that these were no-brainers. He started playing well, so Allen Smologic, Walker pink ice, Morant instant impact, Morant emergent, Morant instant impact, Culver. He had like 5 of these, and I don't know how well they sell, but I figured worst case scenario, I'll sell it in my shop for like $3. But it's the LeBron Snowflake from Hoops, so I took a chance on one just in case, but it wasn't 100% sure. Culver, Cody Martin silver, Justin James silver, 1 of 23 Miles Turner cracked ice. I love this card. I love cracked ice, so wasn't going to pass that up. I got the hiccups. Oni silver, another Lucas silver, Jalen Noel silver, and Bruno Fernando centered silver. So for $42, I mean, I bought like, how many rookie silvers were there? 10? More than that? So I just, this to me was a great deal. Yeah, so just rookie silvers alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 rookie silvers. I mean, yeah, this deal was cool. So it was $42 for all of that stuff. This was okay. Then I think I went to this table next. Actually, I paid $55. I think was the total amount. I think it was $55 for all of this stuff. So Votto jersey, again, that's like a $5 to $8 card, or probably like $4 to $6 in shop. Tatis Heritage High number. I think most of these were priced at like $3 a piece, except for these two right here and the card in the back. And there's a couple cards right here that were $0.25. So I think it was like $3 on this, like $3 on that. These were $3 a piece. I know that's a good deal, especially on this. That's a Snowflake. So I ended up getting those. These are $3. I know that's cheap. Zion Donruss rated rookies. I think those are like $8. Then this I ended up getting for $3. Bridgewater base and variation from Chrome. He's gonna be playing next year, so I think I ended up getting these for about $5 a piece. Danny Dimes, Stidham, and Giannis were in a $2 bin. Now check this out. I know my man 502 Frank will appreciate this. These next ones, you can see who it is. Pistons rookie. These were in a $quarter. $quarter, right? Or I think it was a quarter or 5 for $1. I don't remember. Soku. I think that's how you pronounce it. Soku. How about a snowflake? So you got 5 right there. I had to buy one other card, and there wasn't any more of these, so I bought a pink ice of a rookie. Emergent, and then another snowflake. So yeah, it was quarter piece. So those are $2 for 7 rookies. And then this. These school colors cards are hard to find. They're oftentimes short printed. So I think it was, again, that's $2 right there. Then I think it's 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 28, 33, 35, 37. Nope, I'm off on something. So I don't remember 100%. Maybe there's something missing. I don't remember. But it was $55 total, and I felt pretty comfortable with where I was. So, again, I feel like there's something missing from that deal, but I'm not 100% sure. The stuff gets mixed up in the boxes, and then I sort it later, so there's a good chance it could have been messed up. This total deal was $100. So I'll show you these 3 cards first, because I found these 3 cards first. I don't know what these sell for. I don't know baseball. This dude just got paid and is definitely one of the younger upcoming prospects. So Luis Robert high-tech auto. This might be a terrible deal. This might be a great deal. I really had no idea. I just was going to buy it. I feel like this is pretty solid. Stidham Leaf metal auto out of 20. Again, if the Patriots keep him and he's the starter, I mean, this card's going to go to $50 pretty quickly. So, again, just want to take a chance on. This is one I still have not looked up by the time I recorded this video. So I will obviously check as soon as this is over, because I've been wanting to do this. They didn't write these on here this year, because I think this is like one of the first or second years they did this. But I'm fairly confident this is considered the courtside version of Select this year. And this is the silver. With the way he's playing and how hard the court sides are to find, I would imagine this is a pretty good deal at $10. If I had to guess, I would have said $30 to $40. Again, it could be a $5 card and I could be way wrong. But for $10, I was willing to take a chance. So it ended up being, again, there's $60 there. And then every one of these was $3 a piece. And I want to say there's 12. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so some of these cards are obviously in that other deal. I think both of these are in that deal I just showed you that was $55. Because there's only like 13 cards. So I think those are in that $55 deal. I think that's the problem. Anyways, it was like these at like $3 a piece, and it ended up doing $100 total because it was like 60 and like 39, so it ended up being like $100 total. So these were like just less than $3 a piece. Anthony Davis, past and present. D-Wade, Topps rookie. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer to buy. Fox Prism. I don't know what these are doing. I just know at one point they were, $20, 15, $20. Again, don't know baseball, but Luis Robert, first Bowman Chrome, I'll buy it at $3. This is early year Trout. I know if these PSA 10, this is like a $75 to $100 as a PSA 10, I believe. Not sure it will 10. Obviously, it's Chrome. It's got some, a lot of surface to double check, but still for less than $3, sure. This is a purple rated rookie of Carson Wentz. I would buy the base rookie for $1 or for $2.50 or whatever I ended up paying per on these. So that seemed like a no-brainer. Lee Hooker, Contenders Optic Auto. Carmelo, Topps rookie. I mean, he's playing again. I mean, for less than $3. Russell Wilson jersey. Nothing crazy, but I saw a lot of his stuff. I feel like this is probably a pretty good deal. I would guess this is a $15 card without looking. Again, I have no idea, but I would guess that's 15 bucks. I feel like that was pretty good. Galarrago, I know, used to sell really well. He had a couple guys that would always bid on his stuff. I don't think he does nearly what he does now, or what he used to. But at a 50 auto, it's definitely worth $3. Pick this up, excuse me, not knowing he would have another 185-yard game. So Derrick Henry rookie jersey at a $3.99 is probably a $1,500 card. I'm kidding, but I mean, if they go to the Super Bowl, that card's definitely going to jump. Not saying they will. I certainly don't expect them to beat the Chiefs, and I hope the Chiefs win. But yeah, that's probably one I'll sell in store. And then Funches. Only reason I bought this is he's a Michigan guy, so this will go in my store. I do sell Michigan stuff from time to time in my shop, so I'll throw that out for $5 or so. So I feel like I did pretty well in the $3 ones, which kind of made up for some of these. So in the instance, like that's a good buy for $10. I know it is. This is probably a good buy for $10. So even if this is only worth $30, I feel like I'll make at least $10 on this stuff. I mean, I might make $10 on this card alone. So I feel like buying this low end kind of stuff is where you can kind of like build in a little bit more flexibility on some of your high end purchases. Now, high end's all relative. I just mean $3 or $40. This is high end compared to what this is. So that's just kind of my thought process when I'm going to shows and going through boxes like that. Now, just to kind of keep you guys on the edge here, because I know there's some good stuff, I will show you one card I was able to pick up this weekend. This was in trade, but I will show this off for those that made it this far. A customer of mine had pulled this last week and decided to trade it in, and I had to have it. This will probably not leave my collection anytime soon. If I got some insane offer if they won the Super Bowl, I would listen, but I'm certainly not in a rush to move this. I own the Mahomes True Rookie Ticket Ice at one point and no longer have it, so this is the closest thing I'm going to get probably with the price difference they're going to have. So, Mahomes Cracked Ice. I picked this up again. This is in store after the show, but still one I really wanted to share. So I got another really cool pickup coming from the shop that I will show you guys in a minute, but yeah. All right, so this customer has a lot of like nicer stuff. Sometimes it can be a little bit close to eBay. So some of this stuff is some stuff I'm going to take chances on long term. But again, I felt comfortable with a lot of the pricing. So here's this. This is a McLaurin glove. It's pretty thick. These are fillers, but the card's pretty thick itself. It has a nice Nike patch on it. I think he had 25. Yeah, 25 on it. A lot of stuff he works with me on, but like he could only go down to 20 on this. I think this is a $30 sale, so I was willing to take a chance on it. The patch alone is super cool, so took a chance on that. Let me see here. I think I paid $40 a piece on a couple Zion Prisms. I think $35 maybe. I don't remember 100%. But I think it was like $35 a piece on two of those. So a couple Zion Prisms. This was in a value box. Now, like what he'll do is he'll add up a stack and he'll say, yeah, I got $240 on these. I would do $190. So he definitely works with me on price. So this was $5. I can't not buy a Hall of Fame auto at a 25 for the Celtics. I think he perished in the Hall of Fame. I would assume so. But an auto at a 25 of a Boston Celtic legend, I was not going to not buy it. So I might not make a killing on that, but we'll see. DK Metcalf, Donruss auto, hit 30 on it. I think I paid 20 on this. In the slim chance that they ended up, or the chance they ended up beating the Packers, they definitely could have. I think his stuff would have jumped. And worst case scenario, I don't think it was a bad buy for $20. So $20 on that. I paid pretty strong on this. I feel like I think I paid $75 for this. I think he had 100. Yeah, had 100 on it. Again, I felt like 75 was a fair price. Immaculate Acetate number to the jersey number out of 14. Just kind of seemed like a no-brainer. I had 40 on this. I think I paid $25. It was centered decent, not amazing. This is probably what they go for, but I know he had like a decent game the other day, so decided to pick that up. I want to say, yeah, he had $5 a piece on these. I think there's 8 of them. Yeah, 8 of them. It was $25. So, like, right around $3 a piece. Again, just kind of grabbed a bunch of these to kind of hold. I don't plan on moving these anytime soon. Just going to kind of throw these back in a box and wait for them to come back. I know MPJ's had a couple decent games, and his stuff's kind of gone up a little, but I didn't know what the pink hyper was worth. He had $6 on it, so I figured I'd take a shot for a couple bucks off that price. Minshew Orange Scope. Is that a 70-90 at 30 on it? I paid 20 on this. I think the last one did $28. Doesn't look to be too terribly centered, so this might be a grade card, but I think the orange scopes are cool. Those are out of 79 and not easy to find. $10. Seth Jones auto. I think he had 16. Yeah, $16 on it. Again, I think this is one I'll sell for 15 or $20 in store. He doesn't have a lot of stuff, so definitely one I will put out in store. Minshew or Gardner auto. Devin Gardner, not Gardner Minshew. My hands burn holding this card. But it was $4. I think I got it for like $2. This will sell all day. I mean, any Michigan fans that sees this will want this, so figure I'll put that out in my store. Metcalf at a 125 and a Patch at a 75. Like $12. I would assume I paid like $8 on these. I figure both of these will do more than $8 at auction. Could be wrong, but I wasn't gonna pass them up. I probably paid too much on this. I think I paid $10. I just had never seen a green laser before, and I thought they were really cool looking. It might have a shot to grade. It's off-center, top right, like in this corner. If you look at it, you can see it's shifted up this way. But still, for $10, I was going to take a shot. Another value box buy out of 99. Josh Jacobs, 15. I probably paid 10. Solid 3-color patch, though, of what I think is going to be Rookie of the Year. This is really, really cool. I love majestic capstones. I think in basketball they're called cornerstones. I think they're good-looking cards. It had 25 on it, so I probably paid $15. I just thought it was a cool-looking card, so I bought it. Dylan Windler, patch auto. Check out the patches. Pretty sick. You guys know me. You guys know I always check for jersey numbers. And 9 out of 10 is Windler's jersey number. So, super cool card. He hasn't done much yet because I think he's been hurt. And he had 25. Yeah, $25 on it, so I probably paid $15. Jersey number, patch auto out of 10 of a rookie that's local. I'll buy it all day. So, pick that up. And then at the end, I got him to throw in this because we were a couple bucks off, and he had, I think he had 40 on these. I was like, I would do 30. And I said, how about throw one of these in at 20? Because he had like 2 or 3 of them. And he said that was fine. So I think I paid $20. I think it was $20 for this. Absolute. It was kind of to get the deal done. And then Breeze Silver, $3. I'll buy silvers all day at that of, Breeze, Rodgers, Brady, Lamar, Mahomes. I feel like those are good buys at $3. So there's that. I think the total was like $375. I think was what I paid for all this stuff. Again, might not be good, might be awesome, no idea. Haven't really calculated it out, but just kind of knowing what I knew, I just figured that was pretty solid. I was able to find this on a table for $2. These sell pretty consistently at shows in Columbus for like $8, $8 to $10, and you can't really find them anywhere. This is probably one I will throw back and hold till football season, but I'll be honest, I would imagine this sells for somewhere between $10 and $15 come football season. Quarterback at Ohio State. This is one of his only rookies. I wish I could find more of these because I'll just hold them long term, at least until football. But for $2, I was definitely gonna buy it. There's the Tatises. You saw those. Saw the Nick Chubbs. Saw that $2 deal. Let me see what these are. All right. So this I probably paid pretty well on these. This is probably a deal I paid pretty close to eBay on. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Zion base rookies. He had 15 total. Then he had a Morant variation, and a Morant Prism auto. I'll be honest, I think I paid eBay on a lot of these. This was $200. This was $80. This was $20, and these are $40 a piece. So the deal is $540 total because it's $100, $300, $240 is $540. But he had 15 of them, and let me pick out the ones that were centered the best. So I would imagine 5 out of 6 of these will gem, and I think that will make up for it. And I honestly think this will be close on centering. It might gem, but I think both of these will gem as well. So sometimes you got to pay a little bit more money, and if you think there's stuff that you have a pretty good shot to gem on, because I think if this 9.5/10s, it's probably 400. If this 9.5/10s, it's probably 2.25. 9.5 on that's, or 9.5, not 9.5/10. If this 9.5 is probably what, $100, and 9.5 on these is probably 140, 150. So I think there's potential. It just, you got to do a lot of work, and you got to also hope they grade, because if they don't grade, you're out the grading money and you paid really strong on them. So just kind of a little bit more of a risk, but one I was willing to take a chance on. And then this was a pretty good deal. I was happy with this deal. So went up to the guy's table, and he had, I'll show you these. So he had this. I originally went back to his table for this card, 1 of 25. Cause the show's 2 days, but Sunday's not very good. Saturday's the best day. So I ended up going back on Sunday morning. I was like, there was a couple cards in my head I wanted to look up, see what they sold for, and then go back if I found something cool. I remember this was in there, and Nick Bosa had a good game Saturday. The cheapest one of these is up for like $58. So I figured this is a $40 card. So if I could get it for $20, I'd be doing pretty well. So I went back, was going through his stuff, found this. I was like, okay, cool. I'll set that aside for a second. And then found this again, Stidham auto at 25. It is hit. I get it, but it's probably a $15 card. So my thought was, 40, 15, maybe 20. So I think in my head I said $60 is what these two will sell for combined. So I was like, would you do 30? Because there's 37 here. He said he would do $32. I was like, I don't really want to argue over $2, so I'll keep looking. So he had a box that was a quarter a piece or 5 for $1, and these were in it. There was some other cool stuff, but this is what I took a chance on. And I'll show you. And the deal ended up working out really well. So Brock Holt, update gold rookie. I think he was World Series MVP. Again, you guys know I don't do baseball a whole lot. But for a quarter, I was going to buy an update gold rookie. Sure, I'll take a chance on it. And if I'm wrong, it's a quarter. Sam Darnold, right? Yeah. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson contenders rookie. I think these do like $6. I mean, this will sell all day at $5. So that was a no-brainer. Josh Allen, prestige rookie, probably $1. Derrick Henry insert, again, same thing, probably $1. TJ Watt, rookie of the year contenders, probably defensive player of the year, probably $1, $2. Zeke, playoff rookie. This will sell all day for $2 in my store. Zeke sells well. Deebo Samuel, prestige green. They might go to Super Bowl. You never know. It's a quarter. Winovich, he's a Michigan guy. So again, probably a card that sells for $1. Derrick Henry, rookie, night school, probably $2, $3. Nick Bosa, Donruss rookie, the rookie, again, probably $1, $2. Dwayne Haskins rated rookie, probably $2. So you're looking at, let's say, $1, $2, $4, $5, $6, $8, $9, $10, $11, $16, $17, $19. So $19 worth of cheaper stuff that I got at $5, $10. So it was $2.50 worth of his pricing. So I said, what if I buy all of these? He said, I'll just make it $32 total. So if I pay his price on these, I got these for free. So $19 was what I think is probably conservative. $19 worth of stuff here off of the 32 here. So I spent 5 minutes going through a quarter box to find this stuff to lower the price on these. So if these sell for the $19 I think they would sell for, I would then have, what, $13 in these instead of $32. So that's just kind of my thought on this, is if you can find some like cheap stuff. I talk about this in my Nationals vlog. If you guys ever watch those, when my guy Var was filming me, you'll see I talk a lot about like, if you find stuff in the showcases and you can get this stuff cheaper tossed in and you're willing to pay these sticker prices, you can make a little bit of money there. So just something to kind of keep in mind. Maybe these only sell for $5, but either way, I was willing to pay $32 on these. So anything I got, out of these for free, is just kind of a bonus. So not sure this case is going to close. This case is kind of junk. So yeah, not $1 million deal, but I thought it was a steal. I found this for $10 off some local guys I know. It's centered pretty well, so I'll probably end up throwing this in my upcoming BGS sub and hope for a 9.5. I just think LeBron Lakers Prisms. You guys know I'm trying to go for that rainbow, so Figured, why not? I got these in trade with a Terry McLaurin Red Ice. It was like a couple bucks worth of, it was a big stack of like rookies and inserts. I think it was like 15 bucks worth. And I think I gave up 50 bucks plus that stack for these two and the McLaurin. I don't know what these sell for. I think they do about, I think it's about 35 to 45 bucks a piece. But I love Prism Silvers, and I'll probably end up holding these till the season. So, a couple Haskins Silvers. A couple more. I picked these up in store at my shop. I think I paid 35 bucks a piece on these. It's been pretty consistently to what I've been paying. They're kind of clean, so those will probably be looked at for grading. Let me just make sure. Oh, here's another one. Picked up another one of those. You guys saw that. I do have one really cool thing to show you, so I'm just trying to make sure I have everything out of the way. I did get these in trade as well. I obviously need to soft sleeve and top load these, but there's some cool stuff in here. Deontay Harris, Lonnie Johnson, Josh Allen, Hakeem Butler at a 99, Wesco, pretty cool, Quindary Weatherspoon, Curry 99, Culver, Morant red, and then a nice Taco Fall at a 99. He's like one of the top 10 guys in All-Star votes. And those actually sell pretty well, like 70 bucks or so. So there's that. And then I'm just flipping through it one last time, making sure I did not miss anything. So I try to be consistent and show you guys everything. All right, last but not least, drum roll. I had this pulled. I was leaving the show and got a text that this was hit from my shop. A customer had hit it out of one of the 3 remaining loose boxes of Optic Football. And it's funny because this is on Saturday and Friday night. I had the chance to buy the Kyler of this exact same card and missed out. And then was fortunate enough. I kind of call it fate that this got hit a day later. I just wanted a QB rated rookie gold vinyl. I love gold vinyls. So I would have been okay with like Daniel Jones, Haskins, Kyler, Minshew, or Luck. And Luck got hit the next day after I missed out of the Kyler. So I quickly hurried back to the shop, was able to work out a cash card deal with this. Spoke to the buyer. I'm going to kind of keep this private for now. I will probably, I'll be honest, this will probably get graded and sent to BGS. And if it gems, this will probably be thrown back and saved until the National. This is one card I think will do very well at the National. It will require me to hold it and hopefully gem it. But if it does gem, this will go to the National with me this year. Again, I'm not going to be in a rush to move this even at the National. So I will tell everyone now, I've gotten a lot of DMs, texts, and messages about this. This is not, I do not plan on moving this. It is not currently for sale or for trade. So just know, again, I'm not trying to be a stickler. I have no interest in moving this at all. So this will be one I keep until the National at least, if not going into next season. So there's that. So yeah, guys, I appreciate those that watch. I know this was a long video, but again, I got to pick up an entire 2-row box filled with different stuff, plenty of wax, just a wide variety, right? I mean, you got cards I was picking up for $1, and you got, you know, cards like this I picked up in the same day. So again, that's what I like. I like variety. Oh, I did get this. I will show you these real quick. I think it was like 15 bucks for this whole stack. From a customer that brought these in. There's 3 of those. Jersey and a Contenders. So, he knew I was looking for this guy, so picked up some of those. I was actually buying this guy before he blew up. I saw Frank buying. I was like, I'm going to pick up a couple cards of this guy, because I knew a lot of dudes liked him. So I was like, I'll pick up a couple. So I had like a silver I bought for like 15 bucks. I'm going to keep it. I like him long term. But shout out to Frank on those. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff, lots of variety, but I appreciate those that made it this far and watched it. Like to share the card show results. I think they're fun to share and show you guys what I'm looking for, what I'm picking up, what I'm paying, what I think I can get for it. I wish I knew a lot of this stuff I knew now back when I first started. So if I can help somebody else do the same thing I'm trying to do, hey, that's what I'm here for. So that is all I got for now, guys. Peace.